I've had my ARI Timp Peak e-bike for a season now, and I figured it's finally time for a review. I keep joking around with people that this is my emotional support bike, and I am actually very serious about that because every trip I go on, I want to take this bike with me, knowing that any situation I get in, I'll always have a bike that can get me through it and will provide me the most fun and the best experience possible. I do love this bike so much. It does handle everything. And also, I've never had so many compliments on a bike color before. It's a really cool bluish purple periwinkle color, and men and women all compliment me on it, and I love it so much. It's also been my bike of choice for racing this year, and I'm very proud of the finishes I've got on it. The one that surprised me the most was my third place finish at the TDS Enduro, which is invitational and a very tough race too, and also very fun. But I was very surprised to finish so well on this, and I had only had this bike for a week or so when I did do that, so I instantly felt comfortable on it, and I also finished third at the Hot Laps Enduro. This bike handles everything so well. I had a lot of fun throwing around in the air at the Port Gamble jumps. I think I kind of prefer the weight in the air. The only place I've noticed the weight is in the steeps in Santa Cruz, but I'm super uncomfortable in that situation anyways. Yeah. Oh, I'm kind of surprised I made that. So I would expect that for any bike that I would be on. Now let's get to the good stuff and talk about the specs of this bike. I always run size small, and I'm 5'6" for reference. This is a carbon bike with 29-inch wheels, and weighing it today, it came in at 51 pounds. This is an enduro bike, so it has 170 fork and 170 shock travel. I also put on all Shimano XT parts on it, and for extra stopping power, I have 203mm rotors on front and back. I also always run Magic Mary on the front of all my bikes, and I chose to go with the Taki Chan on the back of this bike. Also new for all my bikes this year is the upgraded RC Plus on all my SR Sun Tour forks, and it's provided more adjustment for my bikes and a faster rebound. And I've really enjoyed that with my Duralux 38, and I'm still running my Tri-R2 on the shock. One great thing about the ARI bikes is they always offer extra adjustability for the geometry, and you have flip chips here and here to mess with the geometry, and they have a chart on their website to show you what that does when you adjust it, and I have a short on both of those. I haven't messed with this bike at all really since I've gotten it, and it's been a set it and forget it, just workhorse type of bike. The only thing I've really changed is the rear tire for conditions. I somehow keep going to places where it always rains, but that's been really fun to experience this year. And yeah, just loving this bike so much. Now let's talk about the electric part of this. And I have the 800 watts per hour battery in this, full power. And there's an option to get the 600, and you can also get the extension to plug into it if you do the big adventure rides. It also has the Bosch Performance CX motor in it. They did come up with an update in the middle of this year to just juice it up even more. And it has a great app that shows you your rides, how much battery life you have, how many miles you can go, so it takes the guesswork out of it. With a full charge, I can get 44 miles out of turbo, 60 out of E mountain bike, 68 out of tour, and 111 out of eco. There's also a great upgrade to have a screen here where you can see more of that while you're riding. I do not have that. Also in the app, you can customize each mode, which is great. I just have mine set stock. It also tells you how many miles you put on the life of your motor and how many miles you've spent in each mode. And I don't know if this is embarrassing or not, but most of my miles have been spent in turbo. And there's some sympathy miles in e-mountain bike and tour for when I'm riding with other people. I definitely like to have the most fun, and for me that means going in turbo mode and just getting to the downhill part of my ride. It connects easy to your phone, and I use the app mostly when I'm charging it if I'm somewhere to see how long it has left. With the colors, it tells you which mode you're in, just like any other e-bike, and you can change the modes here on your handlebars. It also has walk mode if you hold and press down on the button. So it can assist you up climbs if you're having to push your bike up, which is really nice to have. And then you can just cancel it out by pushing the button again. I'm so happy with this bike and the amazing season that I've had on it, all the accomplishments and fun miles I've had with friends on this bike, and not much else to say about it, but I'm definitely looking forward to more trips with my emotional support bike, and I hope this will be helpful for you in choosing your next bike too.